Okay, we push cars through the car wash on our conveyors using 3.5 inch tall little rollers. And they pop up at the beginning right here where the cursor is. There's a hinged door. And here at Callaway, we'll use 2 or 3 pushers behind each rear tire. And they have plastic rollers on them, and they're made small. They're not as tall as a speed bump. And washing 10,000 cars a month, we probably have 100 cars a month that drive over rollers. It's every day people drive over these little rollers, and sometimes we have customers drive over these rails, inside and outside, and we have to get them back inside of the rails. So you didn't do that, but I'll show you what happened here. I'm going to advance this forward one frame at a time, and the reason why we put 2 or 3 behind each car is so that if somebody puts their brakes on, if one roller doesn't get them, the second roller or the third roller will come up and or follow behind and push them on out the car wash. And also those second and third rollers are a little bit of resistance in case somebody drives forward. We have some people. Our last accident here in Callaway, somebody was at this position right here by Charlie, and they left it in drive and drove into the back of another customer, and went over the little rollers in between the cars. So we keep a couple of rollers in between the cars. So the roller hadn't popped up yet. I'm slowly advancing it one frame at a time, so don't get rushed here. And Charlie's looking at it. Charlie's been doing this for months. And you'll see that door right there. It'll pop up in just a second. Come on. There we go. Get back on the button. There we go. Now it's to the door lifting up behind Charlie, and the first roller's coming out and pushing the car ahead of you. That's why cars have to be in neutral, so they'll roll forward. Alright, that one's rolling forward. And now Charlie's going to start giving you directions. Okay, now he's telling you turn to the right. See his hands are pointing to the right. You're right, because you're on the left side of the rails there, on that guide on the rail. We have rollers there underneath your tires too. It's called a correlator that will actually move your entire vehicle to keep you from damaging your front end at this point right here. All right, there's the second roller coming up. See it just pop up in front of your car, 3.5 inches tall. Now, Charlie's telling you to go turn to the right. Turn to the right. Now he's telling you a little bit to the left, and then he's going to motion you to come on forward. Go back to the right. Now come forward. Now he's telling you to stop. See that closed fist? It means to stop. And now he even raises up his one finger, which, there you go, for 1 minute. He wants you to just wait there just a minute. He's got his hand flat. He's saying 1 minute, but you're still coming. Well, what that did is that puts you a couple feet ahead of there, and you're on top of that flap, that door. And that made this customer's third roller, instead of popping up behind them, it kind of trapped it underneath the door. So he has to stop. It got jammed. So he has to stop the conveyor. There you go. He's stopping the conveyor. And he's going to get you to back up, so he can get to that jammed roller underneath you. It's on the bottom layer of the conveyor. It's not even touching your tire, but it's stopping the conveyor from moving forward. Okay, so he's going to back you up. Now we'll play it forward. There we go. So you back up. This is normal speed. See that door is partially up. All right, he got you to stop. He wants you to stop. Give you another stop signal. He doesn't want to get run over himself. So he got you to stop. Now he's going to go inside and get his pry bar so he can unjam it. But you start coming forward. And you go over that little stuck roller and the door. And you should have stayed still, Of course, it didn't do any damage. It's not even as big as a speed bump, which you just drove over. So now you're getting out and checking it all out and looking at it. I'm more afraid of you slipping down the floor than I am of anything happening to your tire. Okay, so you get back in. Charlie needs to get you to back up again because you came forward when his back was turned. Okay, now you're backing up. Now you're backing up. Nice, we'll get that roller unjammed. There we go. See him lifting it up now? It was up underneath the surface of the conveyor. Now he's going to close that door, little flap. And he's going to turn it back on. And we'll start pushing the car ahead of you, and he'll guide you on and push you just like he did this one. So you did absolutely nothing you didn't damage our equipment, you didn't damage yourself, you didn't even go over a speed bump. Nice, it can guide you on. He's holding you again, giving you to stop to turn it on until he gets that roller farther in front of you. There you go. This happens every day, especially at our beach car wash where we're doing more than double the cars we do at Callaway. Now you're driving forward, and there's 3 rollers behind that front car. See it right there in front of your front tire, right there? That little tiny 3.5 inch tall roller. And he's going to put you in neutral now, and your rollers will come up. That's it.